Okay, let's go to turn 12. Now we're looking for advance, 4 success levels. So I'm gonna roll the command check for squad leader, Mikawai. So 5 is better than 4, so we have 1 command point generated. And we are gonna use him to, we'll just hold on to that right now. We'll use it as support if we need anything. So, McFly Norton. 4, that's 1 success level. Battle McMurph. 3, that's 1 success level. And Mario does not do anything, has no advanced skill. So Kurt, Enzo, advanced 4. Nothing. So we are 2 shy of what we need. We'll roll for an event now. Let's see, we are still there. So 5+, and we get to fight. So 1, that is a handy roll, since we are going to fight 2 soldiers. So when my orange die is a 1, if either of the two, the black die has a 1 or a 2, it counts as a 0. A 0 is actually just 1 soldier. 1 guy wandering around, the lone sentry. Okay, let's go ahead and generate command points. So that he lost that one. Your command points generated at the beginning of a turn don't carry to combat. So no command points. Range 6, that's going to be fire. Oh, and we need to roll for, see if we get battle drone. This guy's a battle drone or not instead. Forgot to do that. So 5 or higher, it's a battle drone. Nope. All right, let's start combat. Fly Norton. Fire skill set 6+1 divided by 3. That's 2 hits. This guy's dead. But we'll roll through since we got to track ammo usage. Battle McMurph. So that's 1 ammo lost. If we get down to 0 ammo, we suffer -1 to every die roll during combat or during a fire or melee attack. Pirate Mario, that's 1 hit. And Kurt, Sniper, that's a miss, but no ammo expended for the first attack. And a hit, but no ammo expended for the second attack. All right, so our mercenary gets to attack back. 3, that is a miss. So we'll go ahead and clear him off of there. And we can replace the multi-purpose marker with an event marker. And that will end the turn. All right, turn 13. Let's see if we can make it up here. Generate command, nothing. So McFly Norton, good for advance 5, which makes this 1 success. Battle McMurph. 4, that's another success, so that's the 4 we need. Go ahead and move into there, and we'll roll for a Class A event. Ah, got another one. 5+, and we got a 6. See how many mercenaries we get. 2. Roll of 2 is 2 soldiers. And let's see if they are battle drones or soldiers. 5, so I guess we get to deal with battle drones for the first time. All right, so these guys, when at fire range, they cancel 1 wound done to the unit. So they're a little better at shooting. They have a fire skill of 3, unfortunately, and they get to cancel 1 non-AP wound automatically. So roll for range here. 3. That is going to be fire range. So let's go ahead and get this going now. Fire Norton, fire team. Ooh, I got 2 out there. 3. That is 1 hit, but 1 is automatically canceled. So we'll go on to Battle McMurph. Nice. 2 hits. 1 is canceled. Now, Pirate Mario, this is where hopefully he can get some big hits, because he can shoot right through their armor. 5 plus 1 is 6, divided by 3 is 3 hits. Very good. That is enough to do it. Three hits, and let's go with sniper here. Okay, that would have been negated. No ammo lost. Last hit, no ammo lost, no hit. So these guys get to shoot back, unfortunately. Okay, here comes the first fire attack. That's 1 hit. We'll give that to Heavy Weapons, Pirate Mario, and the other battle drone. Of course, he gets a hit, so we'll use our last med kit to negate that wound. Those guys are dead, and the end of the turn. So we'll start turn 14 here. I need to put event marker there, since that's been cleared. Okay, we're looking for a scout of 1. For 3 or higher, got a 4, so we made it here. Now if we can just avoid combat, that would be super. Got a case of wild dice. All right. Less than a 5, that would be great. I got a 4, I like it. So that is the end of turn 14, and we need 3 advances to get to that special node. Okay, we are at the beginning of turn 15. So one thing here, always consider nodes unexplored, even if you have previously explored them. Complex tunnel network. So this goes off. Hopefully it's not an issue. I'd like to find the last of our recon points here. So let's roll for command for the squad leader. A 6, so it's 1 command point. I'm going to use that for support in case that bumps us up a level for movement here, for advancing in case any of these guys need help. So Norton, we'll start with him. 5, so if we give him that command point, he gets a 6. Divided by advance of 3 is 2, so that's 2 of the 3 success levels we need. We'll go with Battle Mech Nerf. Nice. Okay, that's easily enough. That's 4. Move here, and that is a blank node. Okay, let's resolve this. All right, to make things right for posterity, we'll switch these nodes around since I played the first one I drew I as a blank. All that means is I will roll for intel here. And this blank one will go back to that spot. Subtract 1 from here, and that's the intel we find. So 2. 1, 2, we'll add that to the stash. Now we're going to roll for recon points. What do we find here? We're hoping for a 3 or higher, so we can get at least 2 and finish the mission. Okay, that's lousy. That's 1 recon point. So we are going to keep playing. We are now on starting turn 16. So we get to move back automatically. Oh, no, we don't. It's a scout, that's right. Since this is a complex network. So we're going to look for a scout of 3 or higher here. We got it. So we move back there. That actually doesn't. And now we roll for a event. Nothing. Sweet. Okay, 17. Turn 17. That is previously resolved. So we will roll here. We get a 6, so that takes 1 off the clock. So we'll move our timer back to 16. And then we roll for a Class A event, 5+. No event. We're going to move up now, turn 17 again. So we are trying to get to that place. So we're looking for scout of 2. So if we get a 6, that will be handy. 4. So that's one level, and now we do not have to roll for event because we already had one there. So we're going to start turn 18. 3 divided by 3 is 1, so that is what we need. Okay, I gotta have a little go back here. So Hive Tile 11 has a rule ambiguity that I just don't like. There's some stuff on Board Game Geek, some rulings, and there's the rule book and what the Hive tile says. So the rule book says when you place the tile, you roll a random number. It's nearly identical to what the tile says itself, but the book says when you place the tile, you roll a random number. On a 4+, the skill levels for a node become one more difficult. So in this case, if you rolled a 4+, when you place the tile, the scout would go from a 2 to a 3. That's what the rulebook says. The Hive tile says at the start of each turn. I don't know whether this, and I've tried to chase this down on Board Game Geek, I don't know whether this is each turn after the tile is played, which is absurd, or each turn that you try exploring it. So what we're going to go do, the house ruling here is, every turn I spend exploring, before I explore, I got to roll a random number, and if I get a 4+, the difficulty level goes up. So I spent 2 turns trying to get in there, so I need to roll 2 random numbers here. If I get a 4+ on either one, I'm going to increase that level to a 2. Or sorry, from a 2 to something else. So no increase. For the first turn I attempted that, and then the second turn, no increase as well. Okay. We are going to move on, and we are now we're actually on turn 20, according to my notes here. So that's an advance, I think I forgot to move that marker. So that's an advance 3 to get into there. So we will roll to see if it is an advance 4, because of the unstable area. It is. We will place that down there, so it's an advance 4 now. We will go with command skill here, see if we can get nothing. Okay, fly. Nothing there. Battle Mech Murph. 2. Nothing. I need to get a 3 or higher. And Kurt, an advance of 4. Get 1 success level. So we got 1 out of 4. We need to roll for combat, but before we do that, we just finished all those advances. We were not successful, so what I'm going to do is use intel, since we're not done with this phase of the turn yet, to get us 4 success levels. So that will move us up to 5, which is 1 more than we need. We'll flip that over and move in. I really don't want to risk getting a fight, and this is the last one we need. It's blank. The other one was a trap. Nothing happens here except we roll for success level, so this should be an auto victory at this point for us. So, and we got a 4, which is 2 recon points. Puts us up to 5. That is the end of the mission, and that's on turn 20. So we'll go ahead and clean this off and run through the victory points and experience. Okay, that was kind of a wild mission. I did not think I was going to pull that off. I wasn't happy with my setup, and I probably erred when I set these tiles up in retrospect, but initial plan was to go down here. Well, go down here, got lucky, found a tile that had a special node. That gave us 2 recon points, which were great. And then elected to go all the way back up here, go with what we knew instead of fishing for a bunch of tiles and extending the map outward and hopefully finding a special node that was close. Traversed all these nodes here. They were pretty doable with their skill levels required. And they were all A events, and none of the special rules on the tiles were anything I was too concerned with. First combat was pretty crazy. We did really well, but we took a lot of hits. That was unfortunate. But we did pretty well through the rest of it. Avoided traps, some automatic wounds we could have got, and that was disappointing. I just about was ready to cheat and keep rolling until I got what I wanted, but held firm, played it out, and now victory. We'll talk about the victory points here. So we get 5, 3 for completing the mission. 4, sorry, we get 4 victory points. 3 for completing the mission successfully. one for using only one strat ops card. We had an intel and a light left, but the light, we're going to call that as used since we had the pitch black sector there. So one intel left is not enough resource to generate victory points. So we got 4 victory points. So we're sitting at 10 now. And experience, every surviving or every combat unit here gets 3. So Explorer doesn't get anything. So everyone gets 3. Then we had 3 extra VP to spread around. 1 from the typical bonus VP from being in a successful mission. 1 from playing hard and requiring on this hard difficulty on this Hive, which is requiring 4 resource points or recon points instead of 3 and adding a blank tile. And then another one because we faced battle drones due to the text here, I guess on the mercenary card, gain 1 additional XP when facing battle drones. I'm just going to rule that's whether it's 1 battle drone or you fight them 12 times on a mission, 12 different combat events, you get 1 XP. Certainly think it would seem to be overkill to get 1 XP every time you fight battle drones. I gave 6 experience to the squad leader. He's not going to get anything though. We're going to hold that because he had 1 left over from last turn, and the rules here to go up an experience level, what we really want is his command to be better than 4. To go from a 4 to a 3, we need 9. So he had 1, gave him 6, his normal 3 plus all the bonus VP, so he's sitting at 7 now. Everyone else got 3, so we'll give aid de camp to McFly Norton fire team, and that'll allow whenever he's on the same mission as the squad leader gets +1 AP to all rolls looking for the command skill. So that's going to be really handy on firefights and just the beginning of every turn. Battlemech Murph is going to get runner, so that's +1 AP for the every time he tries to advance. So he ought to be a lot more help us move a little quicker through some of the missions. Pirate Mario is going to get bull strength, so that's just going to give him 1 extra health point. I would normally give that to the close combat unit, which has armor, but I probably use a close combat unit, but I don't see using it a lot because we're more likely to be at fire range, and heavy weapons are just so effective. Kurt Enzo sniper, we're just gonna with his 3 experience points, we're gonna promote him to veteran. So he'll get +1 AP for both of his fire attacks, which is going to be super great. So anyway, we'll get this cleaned off and start mission 3. Thanks for watching.